Dungeons and Dragons?
Incredible!
Incredible. Incredible. Incredible.
Hello everybody and welcome to this week's edition of Critter Talk, where we get to sit around, hang out and chat all things Critical Role. Before we jump in, welcome, my name is Luna if you're new here. Today we are going to be touching on spoilers, so this is your spoiler warning. However, if you went to the Bells Hells live show or you've seen clips or photos or things like that, please keep that information to yourself. No spoilers for the live show, which will be airing on Thursday. But yes, I'm so excited to be here today. We're just going to kind of hang out and do a bunch of stuff, but particularly I want to hear what your wish list is. Thank you. Oh gosh, it is quite loud. I want to hear what your wish list is for Legend of Vox Machina Season 3, because basically Season 2 is where I have watched up to in Campaign 1, and so I don't really know necessarily what to expect from Season 3. Like, I know the general storyline and I know a couple of the sort of key scenes that I think will come up, but I want to hear what your wish list is, whether it is something that's like a really big serious moment or a very silly silly moment that like isn't really pertinent to the story but that you hope gets some kind of reference in the show. So I hope that music's a bit better. Sorry, it was a bit loud. I don't know why, because I tested it beforehand and it was fine. We're having all kinds of technical difficulties today because I also can't get my second camera to work, which is so annoying because the kitties, like you can see I've got it set up, but it's not connecting to my computer because the kitties look so freaking cute. They look so cute right now and I wish I could show you, but I'll try it again in a bit and hopefully it will resolve itself. So let me say hi to everybody in the chat and then we will officially get into it. Of course, we're on YouTube and Twitch today, so bear with me. Twitch is giving me the critter hug of death right now with an incredible hype train, so thank you so much. 30 seconds to go before it ends. But yes, let's kick it off. Realm of Russ, thank you so much for kicking us off with a sub for 17 months. I'm so glad that you're here. Shubilu, thank you so much for the follow. Zia, thank you for the 22 months subbage and also for the lurk. Tari, hello. Pillapow, hello. Mexi Turtle, welcome. Silent Infinity, thank you for subbing for 25 months. That's crazy. Oh, my jaw is feeling weird. Hold on. I got like a weird something going on in my jaw. Who knows? That's the crazy Silent Infinity, 2 years. Thank you so much for all the support and for all the gift subs today. I see here it says you've given over like 400 subs, so I just want to say thank you so much for all your support over the last 2 years. Absolute MVP. Okay, let me keep scrolling. Kadel, hello. Thanks for the lurk, Tari. Rel and Jose, thank you so much for the subs. Lucky23. Yeah, that's almost 2 years as well. Oh my gosh. It's so wild to me that there are people who've been subbed for like 2 years. Crazy. David, hello. Silent Infinity, thank you so much for gifting subs to David and Kadel. Morg Smash, welcome. Camille, Gremlin, hello, hello. Fenrion, Your Neighborhood Lake, welcome. Ro Panda, Silent Infinity, thank you for gifting a sub to Your Neighborhood Lake. Cassius, thanks for kicking us off with this first... What is this? There's a new, like, power-up thing on Twitch, which is, like, you can... I don't know, send like fancy messages and make emotes bigger and stuff. I don't really know what it is. I've turned it on. Have fun with it and we'll see how we go. Opera Ghost, welcome to you. Trinabean, life's been busy and glad I finally got to make a stream. I'm so glad you're here too. I feel that as well. It feels like life has been busy. Red Lives On, hello. Silent Infinity, thank you so much for gifting another 20 subs. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Jose, thank you so much for gifting 2 subs. This is a crazy critter hug for a random Wednesday. Thank you, everybody. Well, I know it's Tuesday for a lot of you. Hello, Space Cat. Hello, welcome. Pumpkin Acorn, Useless Smitten, thank you so much for the sub. You're back. It is good to have you back. Red Hades, hello. Okay, I'm finally caught up on Twitch. YouTube, hello to you. TVO, Jackie, Brittany, John, Carrie, Wondersmith, Danielle, GP, and Lollygaggles, as well as anybody lurking in the chat too. Whew, I feel like it's been a while since I've had a stream hello that's gone on that long, because since I've not been doing the pre-streams anymore, it's a bit quieter around here. So thank you all so much for turning out. This is amazing. Once in Future, thank you so much for 12 months of subbage. Pride to Pride, yes. Happy Pride Month to all the gays, all the queers, all the theys. Yeah, happy Pride Month. And now you get the rainbow dye for 12 months of subbage, which is absolutely perfect. It's Tuesday for you. Yes, it is Wednesday for me. I know it's a lot of Tuesday for a lot of you, but you know, time is a weird soup. That's what they say. I heard somebody very wise said that once. It's me, the gays. It's also me. I am also the gays. Happy Pride Month to all of us. I missed who it was, but I did remember someone said they thought my hair looked cute. Thank you very much. Red Hades, oh my gosh, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very, very much. This is this is crazy. Thank you. Well, basically, guys, what's my mother's name? Oh, yes, we're going to get into lots of moments. We're going to have a look at them as well. Wow, I was going to plug my sub giveaway, but we're already almost there. So when we get 100 new subs, I will gift a Critical Role shop voucher when we get 100 new subs. And we're almost there. That's crazy. Happy Pride Month, be a menace. Absolutely. Your hair gives me Pike Fun Bun vibes. Yes! Yay, I love Pike so much. So I will very much take that as a compliment. Celebrating my graduation. Oh, congratulations! That's so exciting! What did you graduate in? If you care to share. If you don't want to share, though, that's totally fine. But that's wonderful. Well done. What a huge achievement. I'm proud of you. Well done. And thank you for choosing to celebrate here with us. That's great. Yeah, look at all these, like, I don't know, there's all these, like, there's these new emotes. There's a, yeah, I saw Silent Infinity did, like, a giant emote, Pride Paint. That's kind of fun. I like that. I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't think YouTube does anything like that. You just get to listen and watch, and I think you can press you can press these little emoji buttons. I think that's kind of the thing. And if you remember, I do have some emotes on there. I need to update them. There are some good Pride emotes on YouTube, actually. They're really cute. Like, look at these guys. I'm gonna put them in. Oh, that's actually pretty cute. There we go. A bachelor's in business communication. Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations. Bidet, hello, Felice. Welcome, welcome. Never get old, your knees will thank you. Yeah, you know, I think that unfortunately that is just one of those things that we don't have very much control over. Yeah. I feel like every year I am getting more and more aware of my age, because I am getting to that point where, like, for a long time, most of my friends have been older than me. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm making new friends, and a lot of those friends are younger than me because I'm kind of moving in like a demographic that is sort of like, younger than me. So I recently went to like an online gathering of some streamers and whatnot, and everyone was talking about their ages and how they were all so old because they were turning 30, and I was like, okay, all right, I am the oldest person here at my wise old 36. But yes, anyway, I know 36 is also not old, and I'm sure there are people who are older here than that. I think getting older is a blessing and a privilege, and honestly, I'm very grateful that I get the opportunity to do so. Trina Bean, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Look at these giant emotes. This is crazy. Please remember, if you got a gift sub today, to say thank you. You just turned 42. You're 48, Opera Ghost. Yeah. I'm here, so doing spoilers for Thursday, right? Twin masks, don't make me time you out. I will. I know you're joking, but I'll do it. Gonna be 40 this year and I'm ready to be old. Yeah. I'm 36 and it feels old. It's weird because in some ways I don't feel older. Like, I don't feel older at all. I still feel like I'm in my early 20s. But then when I talk to people in their early 20s, I'm like, oh no, I'm definitely not in my early 20s anymore. It's just a very different perspective, I think, on life. Yeah, I don't know. I work with some younger people, like 19 and 20. And yeah, it's definitely, when I talk to them, I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm not. Knee surgery at 27. Oh my gosh. 42 or double 21. That's right. 24 feeling radical. Jill Dragon, thank you so much for gifting a sub. 45 since last month. Yeah. I don't feel old except for those times I feel really old. Yeah. Actually, I will share this with you. So I'm considering going back to school next year because I want to retrain. I won't get into too many details because I'm still sort of deciding and making up my mind. But I went to like an info session at the school, and it was there were people in there who are still in high school, right? Because they're choosing a school to go to after high school. So when I say school, I mean like college or uni. And so I go to the info session. They're all still like in year 12, so they're all still like 17. And I was like, oh my God, I am the oldest person here by like 15 years. I could literally be these people's parents. And then I saw some older people at the info session, and I was like, oh, cool. It's not just me. I'm not alone. But no, the older people were the parents of the kids going to the info session. So, so if I do go back to school next year, that is definitely going to be interesting. I think it's going to involve some ego checking for myself at the door. Because, it's a whole new world, I feel like. Do we have any, like, really... I mean, you don't have to say. Obviously, if you're under 18, I would probably just keep that to yourself on the internet. But if we got any, like... I think most people here seem to be sort of between the 30 and 50 bracket, or 20, or maybe 25 and 50. But if we have any like early 20s here, yeah, I don't know, make yourself known if you want to. You don't have to, obviously. I've been a Kane user since I was in my early 20s, so everyone has assumed I'm older. Yeah, that's such a huge thing for mobility aids of like, well, only old people use mobility aids, which is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this huge hype train, everybody, for level 7 hype train. That is crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. Turned 26 today. Lollygaggles. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday. Oh, we do have a few younger people. 22, 19. Don't call me old, Wondersmith. I prefer wise. Tomorrow is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you as well, Amy. So many birthdays in the chat. Happy birthday. I love birthdays. I always go all out on my birthday celebration. I'm like, everybody pay attention to me. It's my birthday. I'm a mature age student at the moment in a visual arts course. There's a broad range of ages. Yeah, it'll be very interesting. When I went to college, there were many people even in their 50s. Yes. Yeah, when my ex graduated from law, I went to his graduation ceremony, and there was a law student in there. I think he was in his 80s. He just was like, I'm going to go do a law degree because I feel like it, and was graduating. It was fantastic, and it was really inspiring to me. In fact, even a colleague of mine who's been working in the industry that I work in for like 30 years didn't retrain in that industry until she was in her 50s. So she's been in about 20 years then. But yeah, so it's like, there's never too late to make a change, I think, even if it does feel a bit scary. 34, but I feel like I'm 6. But yes, anyway, I digress. Age is a concept. Aging is a weird thing. Time is a weird soup. Right. Well, I guess we should get into our topic of the day now that we've expounded. Oops, sorry, something in my upon the virtues of aging. If you have international friends, you can drag out your birthday like 3 days. Realm of Rust, I'm not afraid to drag it out for like a week. I normally do a week of birthday celebrations. It used to be a month, but then my son had the nerve to be born in the same month as my birthday. So now I can't do that anymore because I have to share my birthday month with my beautiful son. Look, I don't begrudge sharing it with him. And also I feel like there's only so many times you can be like, it's my birth month, and go all out before people are like, okay, all right, come on. But yeah, I normally try and go away, or I do a bunch of different birthday things, or I just have the excuse of like, it's my birthday month. How selfish of him. I know. He was very late though, which is good because then he would have been even closer to my birthday. I'm at the beginning of August. He's at the end of August, and he was 2 weeks overdue. So if he'd come early, it would have been disastrous. I would have had to say, nah, we're faking your birthday on your birth certificate. Can't share my birthday with anyone. Just left the field my degree was in for physical health, so trying to figure out what's next and struggling with feeling like it's too late for major changes. Totally agree, Lolly. It can be really scary making a big change. But 26, you've got so much time. Like literally. The amount of things that I've done over the last 15 years, I have a really bad habit of downplaying my own achievements. And so a while ago, my therapist made me write out all the things that I've done in my life, like all the kind of major things. And the amount of major shit that I've done over that time period was actually so surprising to me when I wrote it out year by year. And so I think, just think in 10 years time, like you don't know what life is going to bring and what amazing things and adventures you're going to get to do. So yeah, I think absolutely go for it. You only get one life, My sister has to share her birthday week with her kid. No, could never. You share a birthday with your mom? Oh, wow, your poor mom. My daughter and wife share a birthday? That's crazy. I could not imagine giving birth on my birthday. No, thank you. I actually have a friend who is due on Christmas Day, and she's like, please no, not Christmas Day. Just like a bit before or a bit after, please. Oh, gosh. Stanley created his first hit comic just shy of his 39th birthday. Absolutely Silent Infinity, yeah. My mom went into her labor at her birthday party. Oh my god. Life needs things to live tattoo at some point. Exactly, that's a great sentiment, as much as Taliesin has been given shit about it. Totally. For a lot of us, the markers we were told that we'd made aren't an option now, so to be kind to yourself. Yeah. Exactly. My mum's birthday is 6 days after mine. Yeah. I think there's probably a lot of people who do share birthdays and things. Guess I didn't want to ruin his day. That's really kind of you, Jackie. You were really considerate. My cousin had a daughter at literally the 11th hour of Halloween. Really? Oh, that's so spooky. I like that though. Yeah. Birthdays are such a funny thing. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I've always loved my birthday so much. But I feel like it's just like the one day I can be truly like, celebrate me, because I tend to be a little bit self-sacrificey in a lot of ways. And maybe the oldest here, variety's the spice of life. Do it all. Exactly. Excellent advice. Yeah. You're 21, Grim on a sunny day. Ah, look at that. So we do have some people in their 20s here. Well, that's a great thing about like fandoms, and the Critical Role fandom in particular, is I think it does span a pretty wide range of ages, which is great because then you get to interact with people at different stages in their lives. And I don't know, I think that's really important to do. Sometimes we kind of I think especially during school, because you're used to being friends with the same people who are basically the same age as you. So when you're like, when you kind of come out of that space and you have a bit more freedom to make friends with different age groups, then it's really, really beneficial because you get to see so many different perspectives. Yeah. You're 70, Jewel Dragon? That's fantastic. See? That's what I'm talking about. The critter fandom spans many generations. My lifelong goal is to write a fantasy novel based on my D&D campaign character. Oh, yes. That's like, Oh, what is that book series? My friend got me to read it. Kings of the Wild. That's like somebody wrote up their D&D campaign, basically. I mean, I know that that's happened a lot, like the Dragonlance books and stuff, but yeah, that was just the first example that came to my head. I just turned 22. Happy birthday, Grim, on a sunny day. How was it with the dinosaurs? Your neighborhood lake. Get out of here. Rude. My son was 7 hours late of sharing a birthday with me. I think he just wanted his own day. Totally, you know? Get it. Ed Greenwood created the Forgotten Realms without being part of D&D. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we've gone off on a big tangent. It's been a while since I feel like we've had a big tangent. Somebody's talking about The Expanse. The Expanse book series was based on the author's sci-fi RPG campaign. I know! I always forget that little tidbit. I love The Expanse, one of my favorite book series. Actually, I like the book series. The TV series, though, is top tier. I will not expound upon the amazingness of The Expanse. Okay, so let's officially get into what we were supposed to be talking about today, which is your wish list for Legend of Vox Machina Season 3. So as I was saying at the top of the stream, I've watched up to basically where Season 2 ended. Where did Season 2 end, actually? Because I feel like I need to refresh my memory a little bit about, like, just sometimes it's really hard for me to remember what I've watched in the actual play versus what I've watched in the animated series. It ended, yeah, the Raishan reveal and the dragon, yeah. Wait, we've got 3 different names here for the dragons. Legend of Vox Machina Season 2. Okay, so does it have a... Okay, so yeah, so we kick off with the arrival of the Chroma Conclave. They travel to Vasselheim. They meet... I'm completely blanking on their names. Kishore and... why have I forgotten who the person is? Oh, I can, like, hear them so... Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Kishore and... the other one. I'm dying over here. Zara, thank you. That was taking so long. Thank you. Okay, so yes, they meet Kishore and Zara. They explore the sunken tomb, which is where Vex dies. Spoilers, sorry. Vex strikes a deal with the Matron of Ravens. Then they go to Pyra, where they do the fire portal stuff, and Keyleth kind of unlocks some more of her powers. They meet the Sphinx, which gives us the incredible song from Scanlan. They go to the Fey Realm, where Keyleth gets fucked up, if I recall correctly. That's right. They escape from the dragon Umbrasil, and they're split up. Half the party find themselves in the Fey Realm. Meanwhile, the other half of the party searches for a way to heal their cursed teammate. So in the Fey Realm, they go to Singorn and meet Vax and Vex's father. Then they get the Fenthras bow. In Tal'Dorei, Scanlan and Pike attempt to nurse Grog back to health. That's right. I remember they split it up here. They go to Western to try and get the Titanstone Knuckles. Grog is weakened by Craven's Edge's curse. Grog confronts his uncle. That's right. That was a really incredibly sick battle scene. The rest of Vox Machina arrives. Scanlan learns about Kaylee. Vax confronts the Matron of Ravens. Vox Machina teams up with Grog's herds and sets their sight on Umbrasil. Umbrasyl flees. They pursue him to get Shadow Mountain, and they defeat him. That's right. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough, so just give me a moment. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I feel this horrible cough at the moment. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so we had the Umbrasyl fight. All right, so sorry. That was just to kind of situate us in time to remember where we're up to. So, and then we also, it doesn't say it here, but yeah, we got the Kipi reveal as Raishun, right? And that's where it ended, right? Like they ended after that big reveal. Okay. All right, so with that in mind, and I think we know it's been confirmed that there are 2 seasons left, right? So we got season 4 and season 5. So I think season 4 is most likely going to be finishing up the Chroma Conclave, and then season 5 is going to be Vecna, I imagine. So yeah, this is kind of where my campaign 1 knowledge gets a little wishy-washy. The reveal of there being a lot of dragon eggs. That's right, hatching dragon eggs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so with that, I guess that in mind, thinking we're going to be doing the Chroma Conclave, the rest of the Chroma Conclave arc in this next season. Yeah, what are you hoping to see? What are you hoping to see in this season? Like, what are some of your favorite moments? And we're going to pull them up and have a look at some of the clips if they're easy to find. And yeah, there are definitely going to be some big ones that I think are going to be pretty. Like everybody's gonna want to see those, and it's gonna basically be like they couldn't not include it. But there's definitely got to be some that are hopefully just like little scenes that are not really relevant to the story, but are just so fan beloved that they'll get in. Okay, the bath scene I see is coming up a lot. Okay, what episode is that again? Because I don't remember. Which episode is that? I'm sure if I type the bath scene, will someone have clipped it, hopefully? Oh, here we go. Bath-based shenanigans. Hold on, I think we've already watched this.
There's maybe 4 at any given point in time, so you guys still have to kind of take turns.
Audio quality is not very good because it's
I take mine
ripped off.
very quickly and walk in the buck, and I find Percival's bath and silently walk in while he's bathing, and I sit in the bath on the other side and just stare for a minute.
You know you're getting weirder.
You and I are very different.
All right, we may have to skip through a little because it's quite a long clip.
Don't say another word. I show him my ass and I leave.
As soon as he leaves, I come up from the water and go, oh! I thought he'd
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I was so hoping you were going to do that.
As soon as he sits, you can see Laura get the idea. Oh, really? Let me see. Let's watch Laura.
So we were all taking baths, right?
Yeah, you're taking-
Right. And they're like big royal baths because this is Whitestone.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's maybe 4 at any given point in time, so you guys still have to kind of take turns.
Excellent.
And prepare.
Is this where we had the cannon?
I take mine very
that's
quickly
that mansion.
and walk in the buck, and I find Percival's bath and silently walk in while he's bathing, and I sit in the bath on the other side and just stare for a minute.
You know you're getting weirder.
You and I are very different.
I would agree. Although again, I'm in a bath.
Yeah, I do see the cogs turning. Oh man. We have Chroma Conclave, Keyleth Aramente, Rakshasa Jazz Hands, and then Vecna. Yeah. It's been clipped, yeah. I can see Vorgol attacking Whitestone. They've made changes in the past, so I could see it as like a final rallying after that. Yeah, well, there is a scene in the new opening sequence. I can't remember what you call that. where there's like a comet flying over the bubble of Whitestone. I think that might be that scene where one of the dragons is flying over Whitestone. Yeah. William was totally on point on Saturday. I'm not surprised. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Oh, I wish I was there. Member president of the Vicalia fan club. Yes. Yeah, they have to include this. It would be crazy for them to not include this scene, you know? It would be very good. Title sequence. Thank you. Yeah. I think it would just be, I don't know. There's so many of these kinds of scenes, but I feel like this has to be a thing, you know? Yiklong Shay, hello, good morning to you. Welcome on in. Tarian's intro. Yeah, so we didn't see anything to do with Tari in the opening sequence, but I think that's probably because they want to keep it a surprise, because that's a really big spoiler. So I don't think we're going to see anything about Tari until like the actual episode. Okay, so someone had a breakdown of where they think, was it here or was it YouTube? I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. Nick Tim. Prediction. Season 3 is finishing off the Chroma Conclave. Season 4 is the Tarian, beginning of the Whispered One. Season 5 is the end of Vecna. Oh, yeah, of course, because I'm thinking only 2 more seasons, but we have Season 3, which isn't out yet, and then 4 and 5. So, yeah, I think that's actually pretty good. Like, maybe the beginning of Season 4 is them sort of dealing with the fallout of the Chroma Conclave. Maybe? They might do a trailer tease. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard because I think you want to introduce Vecna early enough. I mean, we have had some little moments of Vecna already, just in terms of like it's been mentioned. But it seems like this season they're definitely gonna lean on that a little bit more. I think you want to kind of ramp up that feeling of it being like this ever-present threat that's coming, because otherwise it will feel a little too much of a switcheroo. So like we've had the Vecna tease already from, Delilah's notes and things like that, and Delilah's whole backstory. So I think they'll probably see a lot more vamping up of that. Yeah, exactly. He's in the new credit scene. Yeah. Totally. They might add stuff to tie everything together a little more smoothly. Yeah, like I think because the party split that happens in Legend of Vox Machina doesn't occur in the campaign, right? Because that would be that's like 2 arcs essentially that they have going on side by side. So I wonder if they'll do some more kind of shenanigans like that. Which I think was really clever. It's a clever way to do it because there's only so much you can fit in a 30-minute episode. So I think that was a really good way to do it. Would a Bard's Lament be the finale? Ooh, of this season? Yeah, what a thing to finish on. That would be pretty wild. So where does Bard's Lament happen in terms of the Chroma Conclave storyline? Is that after the Chroma Conclave is done, or is there still a little bit of that to go? Because as I said, I'm not super across the timeline as much in Campaign 1. They're going to have to tweak the Raishon fight. The space the live play gave room for that second fight, but 1 episode. Third act, the next Raishon feels very dense. Yeah. Raishon's almost like a second. Yeah. I don't think Tari will come until season 4. Maybe that'll be the last episode. Maybe Sam will, and maybe Scanlan will go out in the finale, and then Tari will be introduced in season 4. I don't know. I think season 3. Yeah. Okay. So it's right after they kill Raishon. Yeah. Okay. Is there any opportunity to see the Traveler in season 3? Yeah, because we've already had the Fae arc, right? Which is that when that happened with the Traveler, or did they go back to the Fae realm after, and then that happens? I feel it's so weird because I feel like I know all of the chunks of Campaign 1, but I don't know where they all fit in relation to one another. It's like I know this happens, and I know this happens, and I know this happens, and I know this happens, but like I don't have them all in my mind. Yeah, I do remember the Traveler we already had a Traveler reference. But I was wondering because there's that whole bit with that whole scene with Vac. I hate that scene so much. With like Yeah, Vax getting strangled. Oh, I hated that so much. Like, ooh. And I can't remember when that happens. Big season 3 breakup. Yeah, totally. I think that would actually be a really dramatic way to end season 3, especially for people who are not familiar with the content, like who are just watching the show for the show. It would be pretty dramatic to have, to have Scanlan leave. So, we need Terry in order for Scanlan to fall in love with Percy. In my opinion, that is way funnier than the bathtub. Oh, I don't know that. Travel can be seen in the Vecna. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they'll do too much. Like, it's not really necessary. I think it's like a fun thing. Yeah. Artigan doesn't appear again until the Vecna arc. They could include him early in the show. Yeah, because we have already seen him, so that might just be it, though. You know. Oh no, have we spoiled something for you, Andy? I'm sorry. This is a spoiler zone. I'm so sorry. If that's the case. Trinket is the traveler, yeah. Oh, man. My theory is that the party splits at Fort Daxio to achieve Pike's vestige and get the Fort Daxio pre-Thordak battle exposition. Ooh, okay. Yeah, like another little party split. All right, what are some other moments that you want to see in season 3? I know, like, yeah, should we have a look at the Scanlan moment? I mean, I feel like we've watched it so many times on this channel, but it's such a good moment. I already had it queued up, as you can see, ready to go. It totally breaks my heart every single time. Such incredible acting. All right, we might do this one, and then after that, I want to hear some more, like, little silly moments. Some more shenanigans. It was the thumbnail. True, Opera Ghost, true. I did put this moment as the thumbnail for this stream, so we do have to watch it for sure. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. All right, let's do this. We need the Lockin bit. Okay, all right, we'll get there. We got plenty of time.
I heard voices. I heard Pike saying a poem, and I heard someone playing music.
Was that it?
Yes.
All your daughter knows is that you stood against great evil, overtaking an entire continent.
It absolutely kills me seeing the cast, like, part of the cast just, like, laughing and joking around, not knowing what is coming. It totally kills me. Oh, hello, Raiders. Catchy Cantrip. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? Tato Takeover. Welcome, Tatos. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, Mozzarella. Hello. My name is Luna. Every week I have this show called Crit Talk, where we just get together and chat about Critical Role, because we're all massive Critical Role nerds here. So just so you know, there are going to be spoilers here for today. If you do watch Critical Role, today we're talking about our wish list for Legend of Vox Machina Season 3. No spoilers for the live show, though, if you didn't happen to be there. But welcome. How was your stream, Catchy Cantrips? What were you up to today? Inakinfel, thank you for the follow as well. And Noob Killer, thank you for the follow too. Honestly, this whole episode was an emotional roller coaster. Yeah. I hope they keep us who's lucky. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, today we're just kind of looking at a few big moments, and then also talking about some silly moments too that we hope is going to be in, because I know what happens in campaign 1, but I haven't really, like, I haven't watched all of campaign 1 end to end. I've just watched lots of different clips and jumped around and stuff like that. Yeah, so welcome Raiders. All right, we're going to jump into this. So it's your last warning. Today we're looking at a clip at the moment from A Bard's Lament, which is episode 85 of campaign 1. So just keep that in mind if you mind about spoilers.
That's nothing to sneeze at, Scanlan.
Emotional moment.
She also knows that I fell, and that my friends thought it would be funny to put me in a fucking nightgown and spread pudding all over me.
That was me.
And bring my lifeless body and show her how weak her father is.
I can't do it.
That's what she saw. I made a promise and I broke it and you proved it to her. And I wish you hadn't meddled in my affairs. I don't have many things that I care about. And I don't have anything that cares about me.
That's a lie.
That is bullshit.
It's definitely
Full
untrue.
bullshit.
What? You think you care about me?
Yeah.
Yes, asshole, yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. You like me because I make jokes and I play songs and I give you a warm place to stay at night and I feed you fucking chicken and I heal you in battle. But you don't really care about me. Come on. Let's be honest with each other. You don't really give a shit about me,
I've
do you?
changed my outlook on life because of you. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course we all love you. You could crush me
Prove it.
in a second.
Prove it.
How?
What do you want us to do?
It's like, it's so awkward to watch. It's so uncomfortable. Because, I don't know, I feel like especially for a lot of comedians or just funny people in general, this is a big generalization, and I wouldn't call myself necessarily a funny person, but I am quite high masking. And so this idea of like funny people or masking people or whatever it is, like putting up this wall of like, haha, jokes, funny jokes all the time. And then, but feeling like no one can actually get through that to connect with you and care about you on a level. And like, being someone who has spent a lot of my life feeling like an outsider in my own friendship groups of like, yeah, these people are friends with me, but like if I disappeared, would they actually still be my friend? And like it took me a really long time to find a group of friends who would be like, yeah, who would notice if I wasn't there versus me just kind of being there and helping people and, you know, anyone kind of getting through to like the actual me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't relate to this necessarily, but I feel like it brings up some very uncomfortable feelings that hit a little too close to home for me. Like, yeah, just kind of, and we hear it all the time, especially with comedians, that like humor is their coping mechanism. So everything feels like a joke. Everything is lighthearted until it isn't, you know? Yeah, so it really touches on some stuff that I think hits people really.
The adventure begins.
Have they ever confirmed when they're going to do Bard's Lament in the show? I can totally see them skipping it. I mean, it would be hard. Like, I can't imagine them skipping it because it feels like a huge moment, but I do think they'll probably tweak the way that it's done. Because as you said, like, especially for people who have not watched the actual play, when you've spent, you know, you're spending 4 hours on an episode kind of leading up to these moments and then meeting a new character. But in a 20-minute episode, it's going to be like that. And it's only, you know, people who've only watched the show haven't spent as much time with Scanlan. So it would maybe feel a bit of a jolting switch. But I think they are going to have to do it. Like, I can't imagine them not doing it. It's like watching a mother friend yell at your friend. Zara, thank you so much for the follow as well. Scanlan wasn't entirely wrong. People care, but not enough to see under the joke to the deep bits. Yeah. BZ, thank you so much for the follow. You just have to push the feels way down and smile. That's right. Vex did say in an episode, without your magic, you're just a dude. Oh, wow. Yeah. Season 2 had a lot of teasers to the eventual falling out. Yes, I really liked how they introduced some of those moments in Season 2 to show that there was this kind of burden on Scanlan, that there was this feeling that he had, and that, yeah, so I think they're building to it for sure. They're introducing this idea so that it's not going to be such a huge switcheroo when they do it. They'll probably end the season with this. Yeah, I agree, Nemo. Yeah. They might drag out the introduction of Tarry. Yeah. I wonder as well if we'll get to see, like, maybe we'll see Tarry from like separate from the group, like a Tarry perspective, and then have them come together or something. I don't know. Okay, anyway, we haven't even got through the scene. Let's continue. I just really wanted to interject that.
We traveled into the fucking 9 hells to get Pike a suit of armor. We went and battled a city of vampires so Percy could feel good about his name. We fought Goliaths for grog. We've traveled across planes of existence so you could fix your fucking daddy issues. But you've never done anything for me. Ever! You've never risked anything. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. What's my mother's name? What's her name? Easy question. Died in front of me. Killed by a goblin. Biggest part of my life. What's her name? My father. Is he alive or dead? How old am I? Where's my fucking dog? You don't care about me.
We did get your dog.
Did you?
No, we didn't.
I've,
No, we did. I searched.
I've asked you your age.
I thought I did the magic search.
No.
It's
Even just Meg saying, we did it. We did that. And everyone's like, no, we didn't. We talked about doing it and then we didn't actually do it. Like, oh my God. Yeah, this is acting. Agreed. Yeah, I think this is such a masterful character play on Sam's behalf, because if Sam had just played like this really kind of jokey character the whole way through, it just wouldn't have hit the same. Like, it needs to have, we need to show that side of Scanlan a little bit more, you know, so that we can, yeah, I don't know, just see a little bit more to the real persons. Yeah. Oh, crazy. So painful to watch. I know. He started the campaign 69 years old. Yes. I kind of want them to honor the intro of Tarry before the end of the season if they do it, because of how the pissed the cast was after this. Yeah. What are the chances that Tarry is voiced by someone else? That's interesting. I know that topic has been brought up too for, like, you know, Veth in or not in the Mighty Nine, but I feel like it would be weird to have somebody else voice it. I don't know. The poker face on Matt Mercer. Yeah. Did not kill his mother. No, I don't think so. I hope not. I think the timing is way off. I don't know. Been building with these past 2 seasons about Scanlan's insecurities. Yeah, agree. Yeah, different continent. Yeah, exactly. yeah. Sitting back watching all these bombs blow up. I love jokey characters, but at least one episode where they're not okay. It gives depth. Yeah, because, you know, someone, I think a lot of the time, someone that jokey and stuff is like, yeah, like we talked about it, it's like a bit of a wall, you know. Sitting back eating popcorn. Yeah. Oh man, I I've only ever played in a game once where it got like this, where we were literally yelling at each other around the table. It's actually for a recorded show, so if you want to go listen to it, I'm honestly so proud of it. I dug so deep on that character and like really pushed my own comfort boundaries in role playing. So it's Roll to Cast, and it's season 9, which is where we play Die, which is an incredible game. It's based on a comic series. It's really, really good. It's where a bunch of people who were in our premise, we all used to play role-playing games together in high school, and then we are brought together like 20 or 10 years later to play again, and we get sucked into our own game and we have to survive in the world of our TTRPG. And it's a really dark fantasy, and I was playing with a lot of people that I didn't really know very well at the time, and then by the end of it, I feel like we just really, I don't know, it was amazing. I was crying. I was literally yelling at people across the table, which I never do. I'm such a non-confrontational person, but it just felt, we were so in character. And anyway, it's really, really good. I highly recommend it. The show Roll to Cast in general is great. All the editing for it is great. Here, I'll actually link it because I think it's really good. Even if you don't listen to the Die season, they every season they play a different game system, and they've done a bunch. So, all right, YouTube, I'll link their YouTube, but I think the episodes are not on YouTube, but you can find them from there. Oh, no, hold on. I'll link their Spotify. That'll be better. But you can listen to them anywhere you listen to podcasts, so.
The adventure begins.
Okay, here we go. Roll to Cast. But yeah, it was incredible. It was like it was the most wild game I've ever been a part of. Oh, thank you, Silent Infinity. Yeah, there's the YouTube link as well. We kind of had a similar thing. Didn't really get to yelling, but it was a very tense convo that did also lead to a party member leaving. Yeah. I don't know. It's fun to explore those things in a game. It's pretty scary though at the same time. too. So this is why Matt introduced Scanlan's daughter. Yes, Widow Money. And I've talked about that before, how I think that was also so masterful on Matt's account of like, no, this is a jokey character, but it's time for us to get a little bit serious about like what Scanlan's choices, like what the consequences of those choices are, you know? It'd be very, very cool. Oh, yes. Quite an important moment for Sam as a player. Over the course of the campaign, he started to genuinely didn't notice that he actually cared about Scanlan's story now. Yeah. I don't know if it'll translate. I'm sure they'll do a good job with it. Yeah. Oh, I know. Spicy soups. I'm not super keen on that either. It's pretty it's pretty crazy. Yeah. I actually haven't watched that scene, but I've read like the synopsis of it. So, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how they implement that story into the show. Yeah, I think it'll be good to see how they do it. I'm sure it will be gut-wrenching however they do it. The game that had an emotional climax that caused 2 of my players to cry. Those players are engaged now and I take some credit. Oh yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm a very easy crier, so I do cry a lot of the time, but I don't yell a lot of the time. So that was definitely a big thing. Well, Spicy Soups, thank you so much for the follow. I don't think I said so. And also, I'm so sorry. Cool Boy Coloring, I missed your sub. Thank you so much for the resub for 10 months. 9-month streak. Got done with the live show the other day, and it was absolutely incredible. Can't wait for you to watch it as well. And if you want to see my cool ass cosplay, it's in the Beacon Discord in the cosplay tab. Nice! If you're in our Discord as well. We also have a cosplay area if you want to post it in there too. Yeah. Funny moment was that Marquette Scanlan was convinced that Spice's drugs was totally not. I'd love to see that in season 3. Oh yes. That's somebody. A few people have brought that up. How do I find that? Is it do you spice? I know there's like it's a whole thing. This is just like a quick little clip.
Spice?
Yes! Oh my god!
No.
No.
Do you spice?
Do you spice?
Yo, you cool? You cool, dog?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh god!
I'm not an authority. Do you spice? Spice it?
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Let's go. Ignore that part. Thank you so much. What do you think? A little spice?
Just the eyes. Yeah. Just the constant. Yeah, for some reason the sound sync was off on that one. I'm not sure why. It was the same for me too. I think it's the video. I think they need to include spice stuff in season 3 so that the Meat Man stuff makes sense when Scanlan returns. Oh yes, I don't know so the Meat Man stuff I don't know much about that stuff. When did the Deck of Many Things occur? I'm not sure. Isn't that closer towards the end? What about the scene where Terry and Grog go shopping and then Tony kills 2 cats? Oh no. I hope they do the whole time of putting on him, or at least something along the lines of it, because it's a good crux about the rest of the party dismissing his feelings. Yeah. It's pretty awful though. Ugh. No, I don't know. All right, so let's work on the presumption that the finale is going to be Scanlan departing. With that in mind, what are some other silly moments that you think we'll see before then that will hopefully come up? Or what are you hoping to see? What are your wish lists? Oh, sorry, YouTube chat. I haven't looked at you for a little while. As a hanging out game was getting in everyone's minds and making them doubt everything. Oh my god, I love playing with hags. Hags are so fun. So fun. So fun. Vax and Grog play a prank on Scanlan. Oh, I don't know if I know this one. Vax and Grog. Oh, prank Scanlan. Here we go. It's up. It knew what I wanted. Which one should I watch? I don't know. And there's also like version 2 thing. The love potion? Is that what? Okay. Probably won't happen this season. Love potion. Oh, it's basically just come up with the same thing. It's after he comes back. Okay, we can have a quick look though. Why not? These are all really long. These are like 35 minutes though. Vex kisses Croc. It's probably not until 4 or even 5. Yeah, yeah. These are all a bit too long. We need like little shorter clips. Huge credit to Sam for the way he introduced Harry with jokes immediately after Scanlan left. Yeah. Is it too late to introduce Fatty Garbuckle? Who is Fatty Garbuckle? I don't know who this is. I feel like I've heard that name so many times. Of course, it's like whenever I stream, that's when all the lawnmowers and all the banging and everything start up in my neighborhood. Oh, that's right. Chris Hardwick. Yeah. I remember. Oh, Lockin. That's right. Everyone's going on about Lockin. Okay. Roll Lockin. Now, isn't Lockin the disguise that Raishan wears? Is that right?
The ravine, or stepping actually up from the ravine, be from this side, this way. You see what looks to be a small, kind of stout-looking dwarf character walking up.
Oh, it's because I made it full screen.
Kind of bulbous red nose. You can see kind of a thick winter coat over, cloth tied over the top of the head, kind of a crossbow to one side, and just kind of walks up and goes,
"Hey, Larkin, the one you hired, the mercenary to help you with this exchange.
Oh, right.
We hired somebody?
Yes.
When was this?
Oh, this is really
Back in
bad quality.
Whitestone,
Sorry.
We hired somebody to come help us fight.
We did? Why on earth would we do that? We're super strong.
I kind of kick Scanlan a little
Oh,
bit.
shit. Sorry.
I'm gonna talk to him in Dwarvish, and I'm gonna ask him where he's from.
okay, yes, where from?
I don't feel comfortable as, speaking our language in front of people who don't understand. It's impolite.
She's good.
It is quite impolite.
Watches Larkin's expression gets very dire for a second and is like, what are you doing?
Lockin, are you ready to help us kill a dragon?
That's what you hired me for, isn't it?
Oh, don't you think dragons are just the biggest dick fucks ever?
To be honest, yes.
Oh, Larkin.
Just fucking got it.
Yes, I totally remember you, Larkin.
I kick Scanlan again just for sheer joy this time.
Very cute. Percy visits Vex's room, episode 78. Okay. Even with all that, Liam didn't get it. Oh, really? So we keep going. Oh, okay.
Also, herself, with no fucking idea where Raishan is or what she's going to do, if anything.
We know that the one place she isn't is in here.
Welcome, Miss Raishan. Really?
Holy shit,
You're the last one to realize that?
No,
are you kidding me?
Or on the internet.
Stop it. Stop it.
No.
It's me, I'm the last one.
That would be me because I'm really bad at like realizing stuff like that. It's like I take everything at face value. So if I watch like a mystery film or something that has, like, I don't know, twists and turns, I'm always like, I'm always so surprised. And Jared is like, yeah, obviously. So that would 100% be me. All right, let's have a quick look at this one last clip and then we're going to take a short break. I tell you what, doing stuff where you have to talk for 2 hours when you have a cold coming on is not a great thing to do. What am I looking for? Bruce just look, yeah. Episode 78. Thank you so much for including a timestamp, Bexty.
Hello, everyone.
157 timestamps. Oh, it's the most replayed section of this episode, so that helps as well. Here.
We've seen them traversing.
Okay.
Their illusions are strong, but their illusions are faced towards.
Shit!
Wait.
By the arm. I can't wait to come back. Let's go.
When we come back, I'll have to show you the first time.
Let's go. Make your way back to Castle Whitestone, preparing your materials, your weapons, your minds, and your disposition for the coming war tomorrow.
I have a quick thing.
Yes.
Oh, shit! Taliesin.
I knock on Vex's door. I have a bag. I go to Vex's door and knock on her door.
Hello, who is it?
Who? Terrible. It's me. I have something to show you.
Percy? Oh!
No, I'm an evil green dragon.
Are you here for our later talk?
No, this is a very... Open the door, I have something to show you.
Oh, sorry. I just realized how loud that is.
I open the door, completely naked.
Oh!
What was it, dear?
It's a power play. I love it.
I don't remember, but it was mostly to head in this direction. Can I come in?
Sure, of course. Would you like to talk before or after?
I open the bag. I pull out the first bottle. This is called Die Hard.
Oh.
I pull out the second one. This we simply call Courage.
Okay.
I pull out the third one. This is a snow mead. And this is green tier whiskey.
Drink the Courage one now.
We're going to start with the Courage. And not talk about dragons. And I run in and shut the door.
All right. All
You
right.
just stepped on the whole thing, didn't you? Stepped on the whole thing.
I can't wait for that.
Amazing. If only I ever had so much confidence in game or IRL. And on that note, we are going to take a short break. We're going to take a 3-minute break while I run an ad. Ads is just to turn it off for the next hour, so you hopefully don't get interrupted again. Please feel free to stretch your leg, just a single leg. Don't stretch the other one. Grab a drink and all that jazz, and we'll be back soon. Bye. and welcome back. If you've only just joined us, hello, my name is Luna. Today we are talking about our wish list for Season 3 of Legend of Vox Machina, as well as any other tangents that might come up. There are spoilers, so please keep that in mind. Okay, so where were we? What were we up to? Also, I realized I think I've been peeking my mic. I'm so sorry if that's the case. I've turned it down just a smidge to see if that will fix things. Let me get some music going again. Oh, I may have to wrap up a little earlier than I planned because I feel like my cough is just getting worse and worse and worse. The more that I talk, which is very unfortunate for me because I like to talk a lot. Let me catch up on what people are saying. People are chatting about Keyleth. I know Marisha caught hell every time something didn't go perfect, but I really consider that Keyfish moment to be very important to Keyleth's character as a leader. Yeah, totally. And I think that actually, I think people didn't like seeing it because we're used to, or a lot of people, even at that time, I think, we're used to seeing D&D or thinking about D&D characters as being like the best or like striving to be the best and like wanting to be the best at stuff. And it actually makes for a way more interesting character arc for something like an animated show if you can have those moments of like doubt and insecurity, because then it makes the courageous moments just hit so much harder. So it actually like is set up perfectly, I think, for something like a television show because that character arc is already, you know, in the story. Totally. I hope they do the group's vacation to Dalen's closet. I want to see all of their shenanigans animated. Oh yes, I still haven't watched that one shot. I was like, oh, I'll watch the one shots in the, you know, like the order where they fit in the series, but then that means that I've never got around to it. I'm doing it slowly. I'm making my way through it very, very slowly. That'd be for the final season. An epilogue or standalone one shot. About to go to the Nine Hells to take care of the Rakshasa. Oh yeah, I'm not following. Oh, they go to Dalen's closet with Terry before the Vecna arc. Yeah, like I said, I'm not super across these timelines. Keyfish should be good, but that's after the conclave. Yeah, so thinking about, we sort of established earlier that we think that the finale is going to be when Scanlan departs from the group, so the end of the Chroma Conclave. So what are some other little moments that we should look out for or that you want to see in Season 3? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, did we get a declaration of love between Vex and Percy in Season 2? We didn't get that, did we? Or did we? Am I just completely forgetting it? Because I know that happens during the Chroma Conclave, doesn't it? We haven't seen it yet. Okay. But we might have seen some inklings. Some, like, little teasers. I really need to go back and watch the series again. It's been so long. She did get her title. Yes, that's right. I really want Grog's fix him. Yeah. Oh, to Ripley. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly when it happens. All right, a few people, I think Clintone's asked for Call Me Child one more time. I don't know what that's from, but I'll look it up. All right, Critical Role. I don't know why. YouTube just knows that I'm always looking for a Critical Role. Call Me... Oh, this is Raishan, right? This is when... Is this it? I might need some help finding that moment, Clinton. Which episode is it from? So I have this, which is episode 83. But I think that's the fight. My heart is someone else's line. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I do remember that being a moment that really stood out to me in Campaign 1 when I was watching it. Like, that was such a really, like, lovely moment when Vex was like, I should have said something, you know. It's the conversation in Castle Whitestone. Yeah. Max's death during the water RMNT trial, and the Raven Queen appears to the rest of the party. Post Scanlan's departure. Ah, right. Taliesin trying to be slick. Percy stabs Ryshan. Oh, see, these are so many moments that I don't remember. I didn't like the title change in the show. Oh, what did they change it to and from? I don't remember it being. Because, yeah, I don't remember the difference. All right. Almost finished my coffee. Yeah, Vex's title. Yeah, sorry. I knew you were talking about Vex's title, but I didn't remember it being different. Episode 70. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes you need to give me a little bit more context in what you're writing, because sometimes there's a slight delay and I've asked a question and then you respond, but like it's enough time has passed that I'm like, are you talking about the thing I already talked about, or are you talking about something new? Okay, episode 70, 2127. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, sometimes I need a little bit of extra context. There's always a delay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely remember this scene. Oh, what was this music? Ugh, hate that. 2127.
A quarter of my civilization.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Marisha's face in this, so good.
Want to feel the burning inside of you? Oh, you will feel it, Ryshan. But it will not be from Thordak.
Sorry,
or
it's so
whatever proposed cure he made up. The burning you feel will be from the souls of 10,000 fire Ashari as they sear your flesh. And the last thing that you will see will be my face as I watched you suffer, as you watched a quarter of my civilization burn.
Child, I commend your bravery in the face of certain doom. But think before you give in to such base passions. There is much to be gained by us working together, and so much more to be lost.
Oh, you commend me for bravery? Oh, right, Sean, for someone who is supposed to be so smart, I am not afraid. I know what you are.
So good.
You are a parasite. You walk around calling yourself a magnificent ancient dragon. You are nothing more than a leech.
It's so funny to me, Travis's face. Travis is like, shit. Not a funny moment, but a powerful one. Oh no, that's good. No, I love this moment with Keyleth. I think it's fantastic. Like, Keyleth has, you know, so often been the like peacemaker and yeah, the person kind of like encouraging patience and waiting and, you know, approaching things from a positive outlook. So it's really good to see this side of Keyleth, and Marisha freaking slayed it in this moment. It's so good. Okay, we'll continue.
You consumed the energy of my people for years. And we're supposed to just trust you?
Child, your anger is misplaced.
Call me child one more goddamn time!
I move behind Keyleth.
I did not slay a single one of your people.
No.
Thordak's release destroyed the top of that
Which
mountain.
you did! You unleashed the mad dog, you bitch! This is your fucking fault!
It's so good. That "call me child one more time" just makes me think of Hamilton as well. Call me son one more time. Oh, he's just a critter at the moment watching the show. Yeah. Travis's reactions are honestly some of my favorite part of like watching the show. And my favorite, I've talked about it before, is in EXU Calamity when Travis and Abria are sitting next to each other because they always have the best reactions, the two of them. It was so good. Yeah, really, really good. Oh, glad to see you're feeling better. Thank you, the boys. Although I'm getting a cough right now, so technically I'm not feeling better, but I'm feeling well enough to stream, which is good. Yeah. And and I have actually been making a couple more YouTube videos lately. If you haven't seen, those of you who are over on Twitch, I recently put out another installment in my quick recap series, which is when I try and recap as many episodes as possible in a short amount of time as possible. So I did episode 52 to 63, which is the party split, Team Wildmount and Team Isilra, and I'm currently working on the next installment in that series. So I'm going to try and put those out every few weeks or so until we're kind of up to date, so that if you wanted to like catch up, because I know that we have Critical Role abridged now, but that's still like 90 minutes per episode or an hour, whereas this is like 10 episodes in 20 minutes kind of a vibe. So it's just to kind of give you a really, really super duper speedy quick recap. And for those of you who have enjoyed past content that I have made on my channel, I don't want to promise anything, but you might be happy about stuff that might be happening again soon, maybe, potentially. I don't know. I'm not going to say anymore. Shut up. Don't ask me questions, okay? Moving on. Still haven't watched Calamity all the way through. Oh, you got to do it, Upper Ghost. You got to do it. It's so good. I love Ashley's reactions too. Yes, yeah. It feels fun. It's fun to watch reaction content, right? Because you want to see somebody else reacting to something in the same way that you would react to it. You know. Hope they do Sea Bridge for all the campaigns. Yes, I agree. I really hope to see that too. I really would love to see it for campaign 1 because I'm struggling to get through it. Oh, what's an on-screen celebration? What's that? Is that something I have to do? I don't know what that is. Or did it make it do something and I just missed it? Is stuff happening? Okay, that one actually worked. That's good. Did something happen inside? Okay, emojis danced on the screen. Okay, good. I was like, do I need to do something? Celebration, yay. Just finished watching Calamity for the 4th time yesterday. Oh man, I have only seen it the one time, but it's very good. It's very, very good. I do want to watch it again. I quite often watch clips of it again. Oh, there we go. Now I can see it. Yay! That's fun. Oh, everybody's doing it. Thank you so much for the bits, everybody. Oh, it takes bits to do that. There you go. Thank you so much for the 40 bits. Thank you. Look at these cute little emotes. Look at those little flumps. So cute. Sorry, I don't think it works for YouTube, though. I think it's only on Twitch. Calamity was such a good story. Yeah, just absolutely top tier role-playing. Thank you so much for the bits, everybody. That reminds me, will we do a dice roll? Well, I can't get my second camera working, so I can do one, but then you can't see the dice rolling. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. There's one who's doing a deep dive of C1 that I watch. He's just up to where the show left off. Oh, is that Super Geek Mike? Because I know that he's been doing Campaign 1 deep dives, and he's great. So I would definitely recommend him to anybody who wants to watch them. We were supposed to do a collab, but then I didn't end up. I wasn't able to do it, so very unfortunate. But yeah, no, definitely recommend those videos for sure. He also tackles a lot of subject matter that I am not brave enough to tackle because it can engender some controversy. But I think he always approaches it in like a really fantastic light and looks at things from both perspectives and gives it a really like well-rounded view, which is really good. I would love to see an EXU Calamity animated miniseries. Oh, me too. I mean, I would love to see a full-length series. I think there's enough content there, but I don't think that would happen. But yeah, a miniseries would be really, really great. Just say green wins after rolling the dice. I can roll them right now. I'm going to roll them right now, and you guys want to know if I'm lying or not. Well, I mean, lol, but green did win. Will it focus? I have to hide my face. This was on Where is it? Now I can't show it. It was on a 10. But now I've lost the 10. This was on a 5. So green did actually win. Whichever I choose is lowest, yeah. A Calamity movie would be peak. Yeah, a movie would be really good too. Enjoy the on-screen celebrations now because I don't think they'll be on the recording. Oh yeah, fair, Cassius. Yeah, I don't know. I guess go green, yeah. Been watching his videos for a while. I like how he takes lessons from the gameplay. Yeah, the series is really, really good. Definitely recommend. But for campaign 3 content, watch this space potentially, maybe. Calamity cinematic event. Oh yeah, it would be very cool. It would be really, really cool. Scanlan asking Pike to marry him. I feel like I remember this. Okay. Wait, didn't we already see this? We already saw this in season 2, right? Or season 1? Because the first thing that comes up is a clip from one of the seasons. Oh, she asked him. Oh, okay. So is it this one?
You know, we're all gathered here together. So I'd like to take this opportunity, with Wilhelm's blessing, to propose marriage to you, Pike Trickfoot. Will you make me the happiest gnome ever? I'm sorry, I just couldn't contain myself any longer.
That just was so sudden.
I know, I'm sorry, I've been thinking about it all night tonight. I went looking for Kaylee, she wasn't there, and I'm sorry. I just blurted it out. It's just we're all together, and we're never all together like this, so...
Can I roll stealth and hide right now?
Can I roll stealth?
You can try to if you want to.
28, I'm gone.
Oh.
Scanlan, at least this could wait until after.
I know, but we may die later tonight. But
only if we follow your example.
That was the most impressive segue I've ever encountered.
I was trying really hard here.
Segue, if I've ever.
I don't know if that was a segue.
You know what? Don't answer now. Don't answer now. I know that you want to say yes, but please don't answer yet. Just think about it, and we'll talk about it some other time.
I will definitely have to think about it because.
We can work on some sort of concoction if you need help sleeping after that information at this point. That would keep me up for hours. Yeah.
Do we have any Allura route for that?
Yeah, it's a sign of his fears were there. You know, I still do. I find it really awful how Scanlan is constantly like hitting on Pike all the time. And like, I'm not saying in terms of like the players, because I know Ashley was very much like committed to the bit as well. But it just really always bothered me about Scanlan. And I like kind of seeing the progression of that kind of you know, sort of storyline, and seeing them actually take it and do something like really, I don't know, cool and interesting with it. And you know, the information that we get in Tal'Dorei Reborn as well is just really sweet. And like, yeah, I think it ended up being like a really lovely story. But in the beginning, like, it just drove me absolutely insane. I mean, I hated Scanlan in the beginning. He's probably, it's weird because he's like my favorite character and also my least favorite character. Especially, I think in the animated series, they do a really good job of showing that side of him, but also smoothing out some of the edges of Sam just like making jokes that didn't always land because, you know, you're just throwing stuff out there and seeing what sticks. So I like that it was kind of more of a distilled version of Scanlan in the animated show. But yeah, in the beginning, I think that's one of the reasons I bounced off of campaign 1 a few times, was I was just like, I know, these people are assholes. Like, even all of them, they're all kind of assholes in the beginning. Like, until they get to the Sun Tree, it's very much like, we're the heroes, we're amazing, everything we do is great. And then they get to the Sun Tree and they're like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit, okay. Fuck, we fucked up, and like, bad stuff is happening because of us. And so, you know, there were definitely moments before that, but that felt like a really pivotal turning moment in terms of the way they viewed themselves and the way they betrayed themselves. For sure. Yeah, anyway. That's kind of my feelings about Scanlan and campaign 1 in general, I guess. Yeah. When Pike and Girl get drunk together and she admits that she talks to him. The one thing that never ceases to amaze me is they can converse without talking over each other, considering the size of the group. I mean, they do talk over each other quite a lot, but I think they've gotten a lot better at it. Especially in early episodes, they do it all the time. So it's I think they've gotten way better at doing it, and that's definitely a hard skill to work on when you're all trying to get in, you know, get your bit in or whatever. The Suntree changed everything. Yeah, totally. The players felt that as well. Yeah. I'm watching C2 for the first time. C2 has the best overall party. Silent Killers and Murderers. FCG is probably Sam's. Mighty 9 feels much better than Vox Machina and Bell's Hells. So it's interesting though, because Mighty 9 was really like not very cohesive in the beginning, and they really lent into that and played into it. But then I also think that made their eventual coming together as a family like really satisfying. Yeah, they were called the Shits in the beginning. Yeah, exactly, right? You know, they were not exactly the paragons of honor and virtue. Oh. Eps where Matt doesn't talk for like an hour. Yeah. May and I purposely started with secrets. Yeah, like they specifically were like being really cagey about stuff. But I don't know. I really enjoyed that. But I haven't really gone back and watched C2 all that much, so I do wonder what my impression of it would be like the second time around, like actually watching it end to end. But it's hard, guys. There are too many things to watch. I'm like constantly trying to keep up with everything.
Hey, you remember us? It's the Mighty 9. We're coming to see you along with some other folks. They're all big.
I'm glad it worked that time. Savia, hello, welcome. Vox Machina made friends, Bell's Head Mount allies, Mighty 9 made family. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. How you doing? Welcome in. I mainly watched the final arc over and over again. Oh. Yeah. That's why I'm hoping that they'll do abridged for other seasons as well, because I would like to go back and rewatch, but I just really can't commit. Like, I'm already watching Bell's Hells. I'm already trying to keep up with like Dimension 20 and a few other like non-D&D shows that I watch, podcasts that I listen to. So it's just really hard to keep up. So I'm hoping that they'll do like abridged versions of their other campaigns. But the biggest block for doing that is that Geek and Sundry owns a lot of that content, or at least I don't know what the actual deal is, obviously, because I don't think anyone knows apart from people at the companies. But like all of those videos are still on Geek and Sundry, and so they would probably have to like, I don't know, buy some kind of licensing or something. I don't know. I'm sure that they would still want to have full control over that stuff. Susan, right? They still own. Well, yeah. The thing, I don't know what the deal is, but like the videos are still on Geek and Sundry. So whether or not that deal would allow for them to do Critical Role abridged using that same content, but yeah, I don't know. Campaign 1 audio is deadly for headphone users. Yeah, BZ, I don't know. I think some people have just like basically run Campaign 1 audio through their own like editing software to get it to sound good, because it's really hard, and that's why I bounced off it a bunch of times too. It does improve though, so I think it's just kind of if you can suffer through it for a bit, it will get better. They were nice enough to drop Talks Machina stuff when asked, so they still seem to be cordial. Yeah, although I imagine that was also to their benefit too, because they probably wouldn't want to be associated either, so I'm sure that was like a business decision on their part as well. I started watching C3 abridged last night. It's good and enjoyable, but I miss all the side talk and special small moments. Yeah. Can't do the first 25 episodes. Yeah, because of the audio. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, like, because I do like having some of those moments, but I don't need all of them, those kind of, like, table talk things. And I think that's kind of tricky. Like, we were talking about this last stream about the Reslayer's take and how I hadn't started listening to it. And I started last week, and I immediately bounced off of it because it's just, like some people said in the chat, it is actually too edited. Like, I didn't realize how edited it is. It sounds like they are all re-recording their dialogue, and I don't know if that's true. The NPC dialogue, I'm pretty sure, is being re-recorded, but I'm not sure about the characters. It definitely sounds more like an audio drama, which is fine, but it's just that's not why I listen to D&D. Like I could listen to an audio drama for that. And yeah, it's kind of about finding that balance, I think. I think Dimension 20 really hits that stride for me of keeping enough side table talk, but editing out some stuff that we don't really need to see, like doing lots of maths, and there's probably bits that go on for too long that they cut, that I'm sure we haven't like ever seen, but they keep like enough of the bits. They keep enough of that table chemistry. Because, you know, if they didn't do that, then we would never get Honor the Cock. And like, how could I go on in my life without ever getting Honor the Cock? Like, it's very important. So, but yeah, so Reslayer's Take, I'm going to give it another go, but I knew it was going to be like edited, but I didn't expect to that degree. And there are certainly other TTRPG podcasts that are that edited. But it felt like they took out all of the table talk. Like they took out everything. Oh yeah, NADPOD is also another great example that they have. Yeah, it's really well edited, but they still have lots of like the feeling that you still feel like they're sitting at the table playing D&D together, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think it's great that they're doing different things, and like I'm sure that format appeals to a lot of people, and I like that they've made it like a family thing that you can listen to together. I don't think I could get my kid to listen to it. But that's just because he doesn't like to sit still and listen to things. But yeah. How was junior year? Oh, Shadowblade. Oh, it is so good. It is incredible. Really, really, really good. It has some great payoffs. It's got some hilarious moments. The production quality is insane. The editing is so good. Like, I think it's just absolutely, it's like a culmination of everything that Dimension 20 has been over the years. And I think it definitely is their like best season in terms of all of those elements together, for sure. It's funny because I got my sister into Dimension 20 finally. She started watching it, and so she watched, you know, she's watched first year, she's watching sophomore year, and then I'm like, wait till you, because she's gonna go straight into junior year, and it's gonna be such a huge jump because the production value has just gone like since they did sophomore year. It's insane how far they've gone in terms of their production, and also like just the skills of the players just being so skillful at creating compelling scenes, and it's really, really good. I could rave about it forever. Yeah. Squeep! That's all I'll say about that. Operation Slippery Puppet! Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. Operation Slippery Puppet is so good. So, so good. Starstruck is top tier. I'm actually rewatching Starstruck at the moment. Just casually here and there. It's just, it's so good. So good. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I think I might wrap up there. I was going to go for a little bit longer, but I just feel like my cough is just getting worse and worse, and I don't want to have to keep coughing into the microphone at you all because that's gross. Starstruck is so underrated. I just think it's probably my favorite season, actually, out of all of them. Like, I love junior year because it does feel like that, culmination of everything Dimension 20. But Starstruck to me is just, I'm obsessed with it. The characters are so good. The story is excellent. The world is amazing. I would love to play in a Starstruck game. Like, the comic is really good. If you've got the comic, it's great. Yeah. Anyway, one day I'll finish that D20 show. I believe in you, Terry. You got this. But yeah, as I say so many times on this show, on this stream, that it's just, there's too much content in the world. There's too much good content that I want to watch. Everyone at the moment is going on about Bridgerton, so I started watching that. House of the Dragon is also out, so gotta watch that. It's just too much stuff. I'm also playing Hades like an absolute fiend, you guys. No pun intended. I got into Hades a little while ago just because I needed something new to play, and I just have immediately become obsessed. I've put so many hours in. I've done like 100 runs. I'm so obsessed with it, and I can't wait for Hades 2 to come to Switch so I can play that as well. Just Hades 1 Climptone. Yeah, I haven't played Hades 2 because I'm waiting for it to come out, like the full version. Yeah, so it's just too much to do. Too many things to do. And then all my general life stuff as well. But yeah. Kitties, do you want to come say goodbye? Clement, they've been in that bed this whole time. I don't know where Marigold went. Marigold! What, Clementine? Come say hi? She's like, why would I go over there when I'm in this very fluffy bed over here? Still haven't finished BG3. Oh man, yeah. I've also got a BG3 playthrough going right now with Jared that I haven't finished. Well, we haven't finished. We're still in Act 1. Yeah, I know. It's too many things. I need to get back to playing Paper Mario 1000. Oh, speaking of video games, did you guys see the trailer for the new Zelda game? It looks so cute. I'm super hyped for it. I bet my kid is gonna love it. It looks really, really cute. Yeah, that just came out. I think it just came out today. If you haven't seen it, it's Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. It looks adorable, so I'm looking forward to playing that as well. Because me and my kid and Jared have all played. Well, we haven't played all the Zelda games at all, not even by any stretch. I played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but although I never finished Tears of the Kingdom, I gotta go back and finish that. Oh, so much to do, so little time. Oh, the Lego Horizon trailer. Oh yes, I haven't watched that one yet. Loving your hair at the moment. Thank you. Yeah, I recently got some layers and stuff cut in, and I'm wearing it more in its like natural wavy state a bit more these days. It's just taken me a bit of getting used to actually get it to look nice that way. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right, well, that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for joining me both on Twitch and on YouTube. You can catch me same time next week. We're going to be discussing the live show, the Bell Tales live show, which I'm so excited. I can't wait to see. I've managed to avoid spoilers so far. I've stayed pretty much off of Twitter and like off of most social media in general, which is, I'm just trying to do that in general anyway. But yeah, I haven't got any spoilers yet. I haven't even seen any photos or anything. I keep like scrolling away from things. So I'm very, very, very excited. So we're going to be talking everything to do with that next Tuesday/Wednesday. Don't forget, you can join the Discord if you want to jump into our live chat every week. So we have a live chat while the episode is airing, and also a bunch of other Critical Role channels if you want to chat in there. Yeah, I think that's it. Lodad, thank you so much for the follow. Cassius, thank you so much for the bits. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. But yeah, this should be good. And stay tuned for some more YouTube videos coming your way very soon. I'll see you later. Bye.